Hello everyone, and I'm back from vacation, yay! The sad part about vacation is I have to review this chapter, and I don't even know where the hell to begin. So the first thing we see in this chapter, we see Makarov and Mira Jane talking about rebuilding or not rebuilding the guild, which really hurt my feelings, because I had no idea that Makarov would be just saying no to rebuilding the guild yet again. And then after that we see the guild in its destroyed position, and it was really devastating. And after we see a devastated guild, we see Lox is waking up, which I was really happy about because he was, passed out for quite a while. He woke up to Evergreen and Big Slough just saying, "Oh my god, you're awake," which I would too. I mean, hey. Lox starts talking about things that, he wasn't strong enough to protect, and that is not what he was, 200 chapters ago. He changed from being this asshole guy to this potential leader for Fairy Tail, which I'm really happy about. And then after it shows Loxus, it shows Wendy and Lucy having this conversation about hair, which I didn't give two shits about, because it's hair. It grows. That's what it happens. Then it pans out to Charla having a very interesting conversation, talking about, Wendy's staying strong, and Gajiel not giving two shits about anything right now. I mean, if I was Gajiel, I would probably be giving lots of attention to Levy. I mean, after that, air that they shared together, you know what I'm talking about. Then they start having this interesting conversation about Natsu, and Charlotte's just like, I'm sure he's fine. After seeing his only father, who he has been searching for basically almost his entire life, he just sees him dying. How can you be okay after that? Which then again is one of the reasons why I don't blame him for what he did afterwards. Okay, now comes one of my favorite parts of this entire chapter, and basically I'm sorry, my inner fangirl is showing right now. It shows Gray. I shouldn't be happy right now because it's really fucking sad, but I'm just so happy Okay, so it shows Gray sitting, near the grave of Silver and his mother, and you're his mother. Which really makes me really sad, but then it shows the vision. I need to control myself. I need to do this calmly. It shows Gray, sitting near the grave of Silver and and then Juvia appears, and that's kind of like a stalkerish way, but she wants to tell Gray something. So Juvia starts telling Gray about how she was the one who unintentionally killed her Gray's father. And that hurts Gray. Not only be surprised that the woman that he sees fangirling over him 24/7, he finds out that she was the one who took down the necromancer. That must have hit a nerve. Gray then grabs her blouse and looks like he's about to beat the fuck out of Juvia, and I get a little scared. I started crying. I'm just like, why? Why is he gonna rape her so soon? I know she'd like it, but that's making me sad. But then it turns out he isn't going to rape her. He bursts into tears, and he cries on her boobies, which I am okay with because that made me a little sad. So you see Gray apologizing and saying thank you to Juvia while he's crying on her breasts, and I'm really happy that he accepted the fact that Juvia was the one who did it, and he isn't, holding it against her. In the last panel, it shows, Gray, they're just hugging and embracing, and that's when my inner fangirl is I'm just so happy Juvia's finally getting some of that Gray! Yeah! I just want it to happen so bad. I'm expecting to have some Juvia babies by the next 3 chapters. No lie. If I was Gray, I would have already tapped that. Really? She's got the chesticles, she's got the hair and the face, and she's just a beautiful person. Who wouldn't want that? She's kind of a stalker, but it's great. I mean, who doesn't want attention? Honestly, I would go for Juvia, but I'm not Gray. See, there's a difference. And after my fangirling, we pan down to Urza, who is thinking about her past and then her struggles and things, which makes me even more sad and makes me cry even more. Jeez, I'm crying all over the place. Then after her thinking back and just being really sad towards things, Jalal shows up, and I got a little hopeful but also kind of sad because he indirectly caused most of that pain, which made me really sad. Jalal starts comforting her, saying it'll be okay. He's saying really happy things to make her to stop her from going into really dark, memories. And then in the next panel, I thought they were going to, kiss and do nice things. No. It shows Cobra, Angel, Melody, and many people who are now Jalal's groupies. And I am okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is why the fuck they have to interrupt Jalal and Ursa from doing things that I wanted them to. Like, are you fucking serious? And after that interesting encounter, we pan to, oh god, one of the most beautiful, beautiful scenes. It's Sabretooth, and it shows Sting, Rogue, and Minerva come back, and then Minerva bursts out in tears. How many people have been bursting out in tears this chapter? God damn. But anyways, it shows Minerva crying, saying, I'm back, and it's really happy because she's finally back home. She left and did some very awful things, but now she's back to her home, she's back, everyone's happy! And in the next panel is one of the most shocking panels I've ever seen in my entire life. So it shows Makarov and Dorenbolt. They're having a conversation saying, well, Dorenbolt was all like, I have erased the memories from that. And then Makarov, he said, okay, I want you to. And then Dorenbolt says, yeah, I'll erase my own memory. But then there's a twist. And then it shows Dorenbolt was indeed part of Fairy Tail, which my theory was correct, and I'm really happy because I really want him to be in Fairy Tail. But it shows he was part of Fairy Tail all along. He had erased his own memory to get into the council, so he erased his own memory. So Makarov, and all that stuff. It's really interesting. I'm sorry, I'm tearing up, but right now it shows. After that panel, it shows Dorenbolt and Makarov. Makarov said, it isn't the end of a new era. And then it says, Fairy Tail will now disband. You guys have no idea how much that hit me right now. Like, a Fairy Tail disbanding? You wouldn't assume that. You would think, oh, they're just gonna make it again or go somewhere else. But no, they're disbanding. Guys, this hurts. And then the next thing, I just would like to say, I fucking called it. I'm sorry, but I have fucking said it, that it will happen. After Ignil's death, I should probably talk about the page before I go into my little rant. In the next panel, it shows Lucy going into her room thinking that Natsu and Happy are fucking in her room, which I would be, surprised if they were in my room 24/7. I mean, shit, it's dirty as shit, but I don't know why the fuck they would be up in here. Anyways, so it shows that they were it shows that they left a letter to Lucy saying that they're going to go on a journey for about a year or so, which I called because let me get down to this. So it talks about Happy and Natsu. They're just going to leave for a year training, and I called it. Right after Ignil died, Natsu would probably be depressed, and he would want to get stronger to defend people that he loves. I called it. He's going on a time skip. I called it since Ignil died. I called it. I deserve a medal because I called that. I did call that. I called it, really. I called it. And then in the next scene, it shows Lucy saying, oh god, she just looks destroyed. She's just saying, if you leave, I would be so lonely, stupid. Like, if I was Lucy, I would die right there. Part of me would be going with Natsu. Like, honestly, the only person that she, cares about truly, and I'm not saying this because I'm a Nalu fan, I swear, but, someone that she truly cares about, and she just sees him leave, that would destroy anyone. Like, are you serious? But in the next scene, it shows Gray, it shows all of them, and then it shows Makarov saying it's over. Then it shows Gray saying, I will defeat and destroy End, and then Juvia's just like, okay, I love you, Gray. Oh god, and then what Natsu says, he will get stronger to protect people. But then the last page. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to keep in my inner fangirl, but this last page, it's gonna turn it's change fairy tale everything. It shows Zeref saying, you must overcome me, Natsu, or should I say, END, Aetherius Natsu Jagneel. And everybody was saying, oh, it's going to be Edalus Natsu, because he's a Natsu, but Edalus version. And I'm just like, no. That does not make any sense. And then they're just like, oh, it's going to be evil Natsu. But in all reality, it's just Natsu. It basically turns out that Zeref created Natsu, which is really strange, because Gray said he was going to defeat END, who turns out to be Natsu, who was raised by a dragon who said he should destroy END, which is himself, so it's confusing shit. One of my subscribers actually said that he made the theory of Gray and Natsu having to battle it out at the very end, which I had a feeling they would, because they're fire and ice, like, anybody could see that coming. All in all, this chapter was just amazing. Everything was just up. Go! Yes, Hiromashima. This chapter was just amazing. Oh god. Like, I don't even know where to begin anymore. As always, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like it, I'll see you all later. Peace.